Hey guys, it's Ivory. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I am doing the last part of my 4-part series of the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. In today's video, I am doing the Armed and Gorgeous palette. This is the look that I was able to create with it. On my eyes, I was able to use 8 of these shades, and I actually used this color, Guilt Trip, as my highlight. So I technically used 9 out of the 10 shades in this palette. And just like my other reviews, this is not a first impressions. I like to play around with the colors a couple times before I give an honest review because, you know, sometimes the top isn't that great, but now that I have used it and played around with it and created different looks and we are into like the meat of the palette, I can tell you whether or not that this is worth actually purchasing. This video might be longer than the other ones because I am not only just talking about this palette, but also the Vault in total, since this is the last video. If you haven't seen the other ones, I will link them in the description box below. Before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sundays and post occasional bonus videos throughout the week. So if you want to see me create this look with this palette, as well as my overall thoughts about this palette and the Vault, then please keep on watching. In the interest of saving time, I went ahead and did this eye off of camera. So I've already added some tape because I want this to be kind of sharp. I put some concealer to prime, but I didn't set it. Lately, I haven't been setting it. I agree that putting like the first color, the transition color, is a little harder to maneuver. However, I feel like the color is more true to the pigment of the pan, so that is why I haven't been setting it. I'm gonna start off by going in with Secure. It is this orange right here. And I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This one is from Amazon. And this is gonna go basically all over the lid. I like to leave a space on the lid just because I'm going in with the green. So you really don't have to apply more pigment there. I'm trying to practice using the mirror from the palettes because when I look down, I feel like it messes up with my lighting and it kind of disturbs the autofocus. So I'm just gonna try that. I think one of my packages came. I think that's why she's barking. It did! It came! Sorry about that. Now back to makeup. I think the color Secure is actually pretty good. I'm not having any issues with it skipping. It's not patchy. Okay, next with a different brush, I wanted to compare it with the one I just used. As you can see, this one is a little bit shorter, but like fluffiness, they are about the same. And with this brush, I'm going in with the shade Agent. And with this color, I'm just gonna apply this everywhere that the transition shade was, just a little bit lower. Is it just me, but does this color look exactly the same? Like even in the pan, they look extremely similar, and on my eyes too, like I don't really see a difference. I went ahead and I swatched them. This one is Secure and this one is Agent, but honestly, they look extremely similar. I feel like she could have just picked one and left like a space for another color, like a different color, but that's just me. I'm gonna go ahead and add some concealer because I am gonna cut the crease. I'm gonna use this flat brush. This is by Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna carefully carve this out. All right, and then once that is down, I'm using the e.l.f. smudge brush. It looks like this. And I am going to dip into Top Secret. It is this really pretty matte green. I'm gonna apply that everywhere that the concealer just went. And I'm applying this with a dry brush. A lot of the times people want to use a wet brush for the lid, but that's really only if you're using a shimmer, but this is matte, so you don't really have to. You guys, as I'm filming this video, I just hit 300 subscribers. I'm so freaking excited. If you look back, like I keep all of my videos. I think I only took down one because it didn't do too well and the quality was just crap. I started my channel about 3 months ago and I really had no idea that it would get to this point. I know 300 isn't a lot, but it's a really big milestone to me. So I just want to take this time to say thank you so much for watching and liking and commenting and requesting different videos. You know, I really try to send the love back every single time someone leaves me a comment that's not like super obnoxious. Like I sub back to me. I always go into people's channels and try to give the love back. You know, when you're a small channel, we should be working on, you know, lifting each other up and growing together. And I'm just really excited about all the positivity that's been coming my way and just about this community in general. So I'm just really thankful. So thank you. All right, next with the Elizabeth Mott Tapered Blending Brush, I'm gonna go in with Smooth Criminal. It is this like light brown shade. I'm gonna blend the green and kind of flick it out. So I want them to blend together, only on the outer corner. This green, I will say, even though I packed it on and it looks fine, like it's not very patchy, if you apply it with a fluffy brush, you're not gonna get the same type of payoff. When I used it as a transition shade, let me tell you, it was patchy, it was skipping, it was not very good, but packing it with a brush like this, just for the lid, it does look okay. I'm gonna go in with the brush that we use for the green and kind of just blend them together. We want it to look seamless and effortless. Okay, so you can't see it, but I used a white eyeliner before I put on the gold just so that it's more vibrant and has like a good base to stick to. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Metallic Liquid Liner. This is in the shade Wicked White. I do not recommend this. It is very chunky. First of all, it's not a pure white. It has metallic in it. I didn't read that part. I kind of just saw the packaging and I'm like, oh, white eyeliner, I need that. Little did I know, it's more of a frosty white. The next thing I wanted to say is that it is very chunky. I don't know if it's supposed to be this chunky or if it's like old, but it's goopy and crumbly. It's very bad. I will go ahead and invest in a good white eyeliner or liquid liner, but for now, until I actually decide to leave the house and go to the store, we're gonna make do with what we have. Yeah, do you see? It's not really pigmented at all. Like, it looks amateur. All right, I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and let it get kind of tacky. And I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner brush and I'm gonna spray it. And then I'm going to go in with Coin. It is this beautiful yellow shimmer. Oh my God, that setting spray. I'm gonna dip right into it and then use this as our liner. Just be careful with this. You don't want to get it on the green. But if you do, you could just take the green and kind of go over it again so that it looks like it never happened. Some people like to see this part. I personally do. So I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the eyes. I usually like to do my face off of camera when I'm just focusing on the eyes, but some people really enjoy watching the whole thing. So to appease them for this video, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna speed it up and just let you watch me do the rest of my face. So yeah, just sit back and enjoy. Okay, so the rest of my face is on, as you just watched. We're gonna move on to our lower lash line. Well, my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with Prowl. It is this chocolatey brown shade. And with a flat brush, this is the e.l.f. eyeliner brush. I'm just gonna dip right into it and tightline my lower lash line. Seems to be going on pretty smooth. All right, and then with the e.l.f. blending eye brush, I'm gonna go in with Access. It is this sunflower matte yellow. I'm gonna dip right into it and blend out Prowl. I used to never do anything to my lower lash line. Like, I thought it was weird, and now I'm so used to it. I'm gonna add some black gel liner to my waterline just to make this a little dramatic. Isn't it crazy how, like, I did the eyes first and it looked kind of weird, and then now that we have a full face, it's just coming all together. It just feels really nice. You gotta just trust the process. Okay, next with a wet pencil brush, I'm going in with VIP, and this is like just a frosty white. And with this color, I'm gonna hit my inner corner and brow bone. Can you see it? Very pretty. All right, I just wanna have a little bit of fun here. So I'm actually gonna go in with Guilt Trip. It is this really pretty champagne color. And with my Mint Pear Rounded Soft Blend M64 brush, I'm gonna just dip into that, and I'm gonna use that as highlighter today. Nothing, highlight. Nothing, highlight. I thought I'd show you because I try to use as many colors as possible. I don't think I have any more room on my eyes. And honestly, like, look how pretty. Woo. I'm gonna go in with the same pencil brush, and I'm gonna apply Guilt Trip to my nose as well. I don't want too much just because I don't really like that type of look. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you really like this look. I kind of just wanted to spice. Oh my god, my voice. I kind of just wanted to spice it up and, you know, do something different because I love seeing colorful looks, but I'm not super comfortable with it. So I am really trying to create that on my channel so that, you know, I have a variety of things. We got your neutrals, we got your colorfuls, you got your colorfuls mixed in with your neutrals, you know, a medley of different looks, if you will. Like I said before, I have dug into this palette multiple times, and other than Coin, this really pretty gold, the one that is on my wing, I don't think this is a super unique palette. If you have colors that are very similar to this, don't buy this palette, especially if you're like expecting it to be better quality. It's just okay. There's nothing particularly bad about it. I will say that if you use this color with a fluffier brush, you will get patchiness, you will get skippiness. As you can see, I applied it on my lid and I really packed it. So that is why you don't see it, because I got to really layer with it with a different brush. But if you're gonna use it as a transition shade, you will have problems. These two colors, like I said before, Secure and Agent, they look exactly the same on the eyes. And even when swatched, they're really similar. So I really think that she could have maybe taken out one of them and put in a different shade. I think the metallics are great. They're very creamy, glide on really well. They do apply better with a wet brush versus a dry, but she has said that multiple times. So I am concurring. As far as quality goes, I think this is okay. There's nothing that just like blew me out of the water with this palette, okay? And this is coming from someone that loves these types of colors. Like, this is right up my alley. I love neutrals. I love warm tones, and this kind of just performs like normal. Like, there's nothing like, oh my god, pigment right away, so easy to blend. Like, nothing really wowed me. If you like colors like this, then I would say, yeah, go ahead and invest in this. I don't think you're really gonna have any problems specifically with this. As far as this being a complete palette, I do think that this is a complete palette. I think she's really thought of everything. Like, this will go with many different skin tones. My nose is running, and I don't know why. I think there is a lot of variety with like metallics and matte so that you can create a lot of different looks, and there's a lot of versatility and possibilities to create really colorful and fun looks. If I wasn't reviewing this, I'm not sure if I would buy it. I just feel like a lot of these colors, other than Coin, I will say Coin is unique and I don't have anything like it. I don't think any of these colors are particularly like special. I keep saying that, but it's true. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this series. Overall, I think that there were some really pretty colors from the Vault collection in each and every one of them. I don't think I would have gotten the entire Vault if I wasn't reviewing them for you guys. I think I would have skipped Dark Magic. I had the most problems with that one, and I also don't really like those types of colors. That is just my personal opinion. I don't think all of the palettes are bad. There was one that I thought was actually worth it. You could create a lot of different looks, especially if you use like colors from one palette and then colors from another one. I mean, you could really mix and match and have endless possibilities here. I have really nothing to compare this to because this is the first purchase I ever got from Morphe, so I don't know if the original palette is better. I don't plan on returning this, so I don't think that it's worth it for me to go out and buy the original palette, but maybe in the future I will. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this palette and just the Vault in general. Did you have good experiences with it? Bad? Is it better than the original? Well, I don't think it's gonna be better than the original. That is like a general consensus, but just let me know, like, if you have both, how do they compare to each other? I'd love to know your thoughts. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below also what other types of videos you'd like to see from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.